Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be discussing what I think is the ultimate rear tyre for your Talaria Sting. As you can see, I have a really meaty tyre on the back. This is a Kenda Trakmaster in the size 100/90/19. I personally think that this is the best tyre you can get for the back of this bike. If you're running stock power, you may want to get it slightly smaller, so maybe an 80/119. But as you might know, I have the upgraded battery and controller, currently running around 12 kilowatts. Something interesting about this tyre is that it's actually also road legal, which is a great feature to have, as most of us have to cross a few roads to get to the trails. It grips really well on the tarmac. As you can see here, I've had to shave approximately 3mm off these side knobbles. That's nothing major, because when you lean the bike over onto this side, you still get great traction. If you cut any more of that off, you're probably going to have hardly any traction here, but loads here, and it will throw your riding balance off. Still clears the chain, approximately 3mm, so I could have got away with the knobbles, but they were touching and it was winding me up a little bit. So yeah, the tread pattern on this is really interesting. So if you have a look, there's 3 knobbles, 2 knobbles, 3 knobbles. This tyre is actually non-directional, so you can have it any way around you want. You can have it on the front or the back, although I wouldn't recommend it for the front just because of the size of them. And a great feature of them is that the gaps between the knobbles are so large they never pack up with mud. I've used a MX33 tyre, I've used a Kenda washable tyre, I've used a Golden Boy cheetah print style tyre, I've used the standard Surron and the standard Talaria tyres, and so far this has been my favourite. I am actually filming on my GoPro out here in the countryside, about to go for a ride. Yesterday I was out filming with a guy with a 72-volt Surron. He was a really good wheelier and his bike flew, it absolutely flew. But because of his tyre, he didn't have quite as good traction as me. We swapped bikes, I gave it a go on a very sloppy trail, and he tried my bike and he couldn't believe the traction, so I think he might get one of these tyres in the end. But yeah, so I'll just give you a walk around. I also have a great tyre suggestion for the front, but we'll save that for another video, just because I don't want to use off all my content in one go. But yeah, that tyre on the back is perfect. So let's get out now, hit some trails, and I'll show you what it can do. I will say that the ground is a little bit moist at the moment. It was raining earlier today. After all, this is the UK. But this tyre still has plenty of traction. I can go around these corners at high speed, lean the bike right over, and it's not bothering it. Again, this is the cut side. Great traction on the corners. Leaning the bike over, a bit harder here, still great traction. Slower left hand bend. Pop a wheelie. This is also partly due to the front tyre having such great traction, but the rear is doing 80% of the work. What I'll do now is, obviously this grassy stuff is a bit more slippery than the hard packed dirt you'd find on a trail, but I'm going to go to a trail now. There it was. Oh, that's a big bump. Right. This is supposed to be hard packed dirt, but it's just soggy, boggy clay. Most bikes wouldn't get through that. I know my Surron certainly wouldn't with the MX33 tyre. Be wheel spinning. okay. Bit of loose ground, throttle twist, wheelies, no trouble. Alright, I'm going to go a bit quicker through here. This is really, really soggy and horrible, look. But this back tyre, it's actually hard to wheel spin it. You can't. I'll go full throttle. Just won't wheel spin. It's got that much traction. Wheeling through the mud. Super muddy down here. Again, it's super wet here, so I love this rear shock, this EXT. I've really noticed it. It takes a bit of time to come into its own. So I've had this on for about 6 months now, and it's really, really coming into its own now. You probably can't tell because of the shock, but I'm jumping around quite a lot of the time, and the shock's just taking it. Bank holiday today in the UK. Every so often we have Monday where no one works, or a Friday where no one works. It was the King's coronation this weekend, so that's why we're having a bank holiday. And good for me, because the forest is really empty. Oh, muddy. You wouldn't be able to do that on a normal tyre. Bit of a log hop. Broke that log. Whoops. Oh, look. Our first victims. Abracadabra. Abracadabra. Look at this. Oh, I love it. Just what this technique is. Motoring through, no wheel spinning. I wish there was someone behind me following to show you the tyre going on. Hope there's not mud on the lens. Oh, I'm going to get on the dry stuff. There we go. Okay, so that's it for today's video, guys. If you have any other tyre suggestions, leave them in the comments below. I'll give them a look and maybe even try them out. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, please consider subscribing. And if you're new around here, thanks for tuning in. And yeah, see you on the next one. Thank you.